welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've used a ketogenic journey to lose 205 pounds and I'm not done yet. So if you're new to my channel and you want to follow along on my getting rid of the water weight I have on, plus my last 16 pounds, and follow me through maintenance, or just want to see my daily life because I talk about all kind of stuff. And when it's not icky outside, we go for a walk. So think about subscribing. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and let's start this morning with the glucose and ketone readings. Let's do this. I'm standing here waiting for my second cup of collagen coffee to finish, which, if you're new here, that's half a scoop of the collagen. Well, a little more than half. I take 2 scoops a day divided by 3 coffees, and that's what I have. So one of them is about 12 grams, and the other 2 are 10 a piece, and it's all yummy, and I like it. I don't like it without putting my own sweetener in it. I do use Sweet and Low because I hate stevia. Sometimes I use monk fruit. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for. I would love one that doesn't use stevia at all, please. I'll be happy. 81 glucose. I just want to see. I said I wasn't going to waste seeing one of these strips, but viewing glucose makes me happy. Originally, I was just going to do glucose, but why not? Ketone 0.4. According to my GKI, I am still out of ketosis. I don't know how to get back in there as long as I'm taking the ibuprofen. If you're new to my channel, ibuprofen kicks me. Just does. Every time. The only way it doesn't kick me is every pill I take, I have to do an hours of severe aerobic exercise. And I'm hurt. So that's not happening at all. And I'm taking 3 a day. So it's one reason I didn't get on the scale this morning. But starting tomorrow, I will start getting on the scale every day. What I accidentally left out of yesterday's video was my explanation of the 30-day challenge. I explained it on the other video, but forgot to explain yesterday was day 1. So basically, there's a few links at the bottom of the other women who is doing this challenge as well. So go check out their channels. It's 30 days of keto, trying to lose weight. Some of their goals are 10 pounds. That was my goal during the summer, 10 to 8 pounds. I did really good through spring and summer. Losing that, I lost like 50-something pounds. But my body, because of all the ibuprofen, I'm going to be happy to get the water weight off. Because right now I have 5+ pounds of water weight on me. I'm still fitting the clothes with no problem. I just feel miserable. I don't feel good when I'm not in ketosis. So until I can get either my exercise going again or off the ibuprofen or both, I don't know if that water weight's going to budge. But we're going to try really, really hard, right? So the way I'm doing this challenge is I will continue to waste my strips and do my glucose and ketones every morning because they are doing it as well. I will do a weigh-in every morning. I forgot all about it this morning when I decided to skip the scale. My sleep is horrible right now too. When I take a bunch of ibuprofen, my blood pressure goes up some, my sugar elevates some, especially in the middle of the night. I get woken up a whole lot. Like, I pee so many times, I was expecting a whoosh, which I know I did not have. It's just crazy. But I'm going to try really hard. So my main goal for this challenge for the next 30 days is I will not be eating things of keto that are like carrots. Because it's a low grade keto, you have to limit it. It gets a really low grade in the macro department. At least that's how I do it. I won't be having strawberries or blackberries anymore. So the carrots, the berries, they're all out. The vegetables that would be in would be some cauliflower if I decide, broccoli. I will allow myself to have some pumpkin. We are putting pumpkin in. Also, salads. So like, I will allow myself to go back to having some tomato, lettuce, stuff like that. So everything's still keto. But right now, I have allowed myself to have my keto pancakes again, which I am really enjoying. So basically, it's 1 tablespoon of coconut flour, 2 eggs, heavy cream or water. But I'm going to do it a little different today. Probably I'm having it for dinner again with the hamburger meat. So, yes, I'm a little hungry right now, but it's okay. I'm just gonna fight through it. I could go in there and get a protein shake. I could go ahead and make a pancake or so, but I don't want to. I'm okay with my stomach growling a little. I'm okay with being a little hungry because I want to get back in ketosis, and the ibuprofen is just not letting me. So fasting, and this is called a dirty fast, I guess, because I am having some calories this way, and I am having some fluid, but it's still a no food fast for me right now. Like, I'm allowing myself to have some liquid. It's not tons of calories though, because it's a half a scoop of collagen, which wouldn't even break the rules normally of dirty fasting. I don't know how, like, everyone does it differently, so I can't even keep up on how you're supposed to do dirty fasting. So I'm drinking this. I will eat in a little bit. I'm trying to eat earlier, so that's why I don't want to eat right now. I will have a protein shake in a little bit, but what I was trying to say about my pancakes is this time I'm going to use 3 eggs, 1.5 tablespoons of coconut flour, and I am going to grab one of my protein mix, the pumpkin one, and I'm going to use a couple tablespoons of, it is the protein pumpkin one, spice, I guess it's called. I'm going to use a couple spoonfuls of that instead of the water this time, and maybe it'll help it taste more like pumpkin. Like, last night's was way better. I put a teaspoon of the pumpkin spices in there, and that made it taste more like pumpkin. It was actually really delicious last night. So yeah, so I haven't eaten real food yet today. I don't know, it's after 12. I've been trying to binge people's videos. I'm really behind. I'm not waking up until 10 each day. That's like 4 or 5 hours later than I normally wake up because I'm having so much trouble waking up all night long. It is miserable. I mean, I'm going to bed around 8, 9. I think it was 10 last night. Woke up at 10. That should have been 12 hours of sleep. And I think it registered 7 or 8 hours of sleep out of all that time on my little Fitbit thingy. So what else was I gonna? So I'm basically doing, like, I will maybe still allow myself to get the plain weens from Zaxby's on this challenge. I will allow myself, maybe to even get McDonald's drive-through, you know, one of those McDoubles. But I usually not get the cheese. I usually just get the patties. But if you order the patties by themselves here, it's $1 a patty. Or $1.25 a patty, depending on which which McDonald's you go to. But see, no ketosis, brain fog. And like, my brain is ridiculously dumb when I am not in ketosis. So, but buying a McDouble, I think it's like $1.50, and you get both patties and a slice of cheese if you want, and mustard and all that stuff. I wish they would just sell the patties. They used to sell them for 50 cents. I'd be happy all day long. And yes, McDonald's patties do not stall me. Their cheese is crap. It's not real cheese. It's 2 carbs a slice. So I try not to get their cheese. But sometimes if you're paying that much, you're like, well, might as well throw the cheese in there, right? I'm keeping my protein shakes, even if there's tons of ingredients, because this version of my 30-day challenge, well, that I'm doing with the ladies, is I'm not looking at the ingredients. I'm just looking at my carb counts mainly. That's my goal, is to try to stay under 20 total carbs at least 6 days a week, and maybe 20 net carbs 1 day a week, because on Halloween I plan on trying the perfect keto pumpkin spice type protein bars. One of y'all lovely ladies sent it to me, and I'm dying to try it. And I don't know if they want their name called out, so I won't call their name out. I wanted to try it, but I didn't want to go pay for a box. What if I'm allergic to them? And this will tell me if I'm allergic to the others, because the main ingredients are the same, basically, other than the flavors. Without me having to pay an arm and a leg, because they're expensive. You buy the whole box, and if you're allergic or you can't stand it, you just throw your money away. I'm hoping this week to go get a P.O. box. They supposedly have some available this week or next week. Hopefully it still is. I tried to reserve it, and it wouldn't allow me to put fat to keto or any of that on it. They said I had to come in to do all that, so I couldn't reserve one. I have to go in person when they have one. my name's on the list. It's been on the list for a while now. I'm really ready to get this Poshmark going. I'll have more clothes later. I have some now. My sister keeps seeing them and falling in love with them, and I can't tell her no because she loves them so much. She would even pay me for them, and I'm not taking money from family. But, like, you know, when your sister's in love with something, you want her to have it because you love your sister. So, but I knew she would love two of them because I absolutely loved one of the sweaters to death and wore it all last year. Looks brand spanking new still, and was going to wear it this year with some leggings, but it swallows me. I mean, absolutely swallows me. And all I could think is, people are going to think I'm bigger than I am. I still have weight to lose, but I want to show off what I've done so far. And if I'm wearing something that looks like a potato sack bag on me, yeah, ain't happening, right? I know I'm rambling a little today. I'm trying to decide. I have to go out and get some meat for the family, so I'm trying to decide, do I just want to go to the meat market? Do I want to go all the way to Costco? Do I want to go to Southern Pines and go to Fresh Mark? I'm actually about to go online and see where the sales are for meat, because I wouldn't mind going to Southern Pines. It's a lovely drive. I still got to fix where I can, like when I'm recording driving, I can use hair ties like everyone else does and record myself. But I want to be able to record what's in front of me too while I'm talking sometimes, just so y'all can see the scenery. But my windshield has all these black dots, and yeah, you can't see through it if I attach you to the thingy, the rear view mirror. And I don't know what kind that will stick on the dashboard. One, if it's a sticky thing, it needs to not leave any marks, because even though I'm the only one who's driven this car, I drive it every single day for over 2+ years since the day it was bought. No one's driven it but me. It's technically my mother's car, even though I'm the only one who drives it. I think she drove it one single time around the yard, and no one else drives it. It's my everyday car, but it's still her car, so I can't go mess up her dashboard, even though it's my... So, but I do all their errands. I do all their shopping, even before the virus. It's what I do, always have. I did it as a career at one point when I lived in Florida. I was a personal shopper before they came out with Instacarts or any of that other stuff. I worked for some rich people in the state of Florida, and would go buy their stuff or even take them across over to Miami sometimes, the older ladies, when their husbands would go golfing. If they wanted clothes, I would go buy it for them. They just tell me the occasion, their favorite colors, you know, did they like low cut, high cut, and I would go pick out their clothes for them. I would give them a few options, return the rest, and that was my job. I loved it. I would love that kind of job again, but in this area, they just don't have stuff like that. And when I had moved to Fort Myers, it was just, my life was really hectic, so I stopped doing all the other side jobs I had. Even though I did make a lot doing that job and had fun doing it. So I'm used to shopping for people. I shop for them now. I'm the one who buys their clothes. Like, yeah, I'm the one who buys it all. So Black Friday, is anyone excited about it? Well, we can't go into the stores like we used to. It's going to be weird rules. So if you're a Black Friday shopper fan, it starts on Wednesday, on the 4th, November 4th. at Walmart. It starts at midnight online. Each Wednesday, it seems they have a different sale going on. So if you need TVs, even some 4K TVs, I mean, they have a list of stuff going on. I've already seen, you can type in blackfriday.com, and you can literally see some of their sell ads for both Walmart weeks in a row. But I am the girl who loves to go, and they have DVDs. There's like a whole list of DVDs already on that list that's really cheap. But I love the experience of going. Like, it was fun to me. I don't need TVs or anything like that. I do keep an eye on all the smart equipment. I love smarting out my house, and I don't like to pay a fortune. There is a gnat trying to get in my coffee, and I ain't having that. It's my coffee, not the gnats. So, I check out that. But from Walmart, I like getting the blankets. Same with Sam's Warehouse, the big fluffy blankets when they go on sale. I always at Walmart look for the Pioneer Woman. She always has little sets with like the spatulas and everything and knives, and I usually buy a set every year for about $20. If you buy it separately, it's over $50, and I use it religiously cooking every day. And you know, over time your cutting boards get the lines in it, and then it's really hard to clean it out, and I just usually get it every year, throw the old ones away so I don't have to worry about contamination. Like when the lines get in there too deep, is food stuck in there even though I scrubbed it? Or, yeah. And I like the knives. Like, I collect her knives, but I only like doing it this way because they're expensive. Have you ever looked at her prices? And the knives are pretty good too. So yeah, I want a whole collection of hers, but I buy it this way, and sooner or later I'll have a whole collection, right? Without paying the arm and leg. I just have to wait for it to build up, which I'm fine for. So I haven't seen that yet. I hope they're putting that online or in the store or something, because I really love it. I have been getting a few Christmas decorations. I get them for the tree every year. I've only had my house for going on 5 years now, so I've only been collecting. And I moved in right before Christmas, so I've only been collecting decorations. This will be the 4th year collecting it for the tree. And I got a really beautiful tree, which y'all are going to see when I put it up. But every year I like to go to Walmart and get the decorations for like $1.98. Those ones, I usually go for the country ones. And I'm slowly building up tons of ornaments for my tree. I do have some that are older. I have some my grandmother made me as a little girl. I have that I put on there. I also have some that I got when I was 18 to 27 when I used to buy them for myself. But the styles change, and there's only a few of those I like to use. And they break over the years too. This gnat needs to go away. So I've been doing that as well. I've already gotten this year's collection. I think I got like 5 this year. I'll show you later. I also hang them on my cabinets in the kitchen. I hang them on any cabinets that I have on my TV stand. So I use the ornaments in different ways. I don't only put them on the tree. It looks really cute on the little knobs. So yeah, I love Christmas, but I'm not putting out all my decorations this year. I really love how I have my whole mermaid area set up and fairy area like all over my stand, and that is usually where I go and put all my Santas and different things like that. This year I am not going to take that down. I really love the way I got it set, and I just don't want to go and mess it all up or even maybe break them. I have never broken them, but I always get scared when I pack them up and put the Christmas stuff out and then redo it every year. So this year, I'm not sure where I'll be sitting. Like, which I will or won't put out. I think I'm still going to put the village out because I stick it underneath the tree. And I do have Santa's out that's out all year round, and some snowmen. It's on underneath the mermaid. It's on the stand with the mermaids. The mermaids are on the top, and then it goes down and down to different categories. I don't really care if it doesn't match. I like collective, like, I just mix stuff. It's just who I am. I mix what I like. Like, I love red and leopard print. I'm a big adding red and leopard print together. Like, that's what's in my living room. Like, right now, I have this gray print blankie that looks like fur, but on the bottom part where my butt is, I put a leopard print one that's dark grays and blacks. So, it's a combination. And it's a really nice computer chair, but I don't like feels of computer chairs. I like to put softy things on it. So I have ran my mouth for 17 minutes. Haven't even showed y'all any food or anything. Yeah, I do this sometimes. I just run my mouth. So I'm going to shut up and I will show you what I eat today and hopefully decide where I'm going. And if I buy food, I'll show you that too. Alexa and Google and the news, is it going to rain today? No, there's less than 1% chance. It lied. I had to run all the way from my mom's house way down there, farther than a football field, in the rain. Try not to get wet so I could get in the car and go do the errands. I'm out of breath. Alright, it's 2 o'clock. I'm heading out and I'm having my protein shake, which I guess was open. It's be coming back into ketosis. I've stopped and peed 3 times in the last 25 minutes and I have to pee again. I'm not going to get anything done today. I'm going to run into the meat market and hopefully make it home. But this happens when I go back into ketosis. I have to pee constantly, like insanely amount. So maybe, let's cross fingers, I'm coming back into ketosis. I decided to make my pumpkin pancakes again, made with coconut flour. Only 1.5 tablespoons, 3 eggs, some pumpkin spice protein shake, and my pumpkin pie seasoning. Also, I'm having 5.5 ounces of boneless, skinless, well, of course it doesn't have skin. What am I thinking? It's pork chops, but I cut all the fat off of it. So, yeah, I'm starving. And it is 4:11.